He told me to step out the vehicle. He said my license was fake. I really didn't understand, but I didn't want to question him, so I stepped outside the car. Uh, I had just recently torn my meniscus, and I told him, like, man, I'm moving slow. I'm about to get knee surgery next week. He was like, well, step out the car. And he ordered me to turn around and put my hands behind my back, and he was detaining me because he said my ID was fake. I was on 290 heading out to a birthday party in Naperville, and he then ordered me to get inside them in the back of his car, and he kept asking me questions about this fake license that I had because it wasn't coming up, and I didn't have a fake license, so I was kind of confused. Like, well, what do you want me to say? That's what I kept asking him. What do you want me to do? Like, what do you want me to do? I don't have a fake license. I don't understand. You can search my name. I said, you can Google my name. Like, this is not a fake license. I kept telling him, and he kept getting more and more aggressive. I said, actually, I'm on my way to a state trooper's house right now. And you're a state trooper, man. Can I get him on the phone and tell him he can vouch for me? I promise I'm not a criminal or anything. I'm really an actor. Like, he wasn't trying to hear it. And he said, yeah, call the state trooper if you're really going to a state trooper's house. So he took me out the cuffs, took me out the car, took me out the cuffs, and I called my friend's whose house I was going to, and I said, hey man, it's Miles. I'm being detained by a state trooper, and he had suspicion of my license being fake. Can you tell him that I'm not into no stuff like that, and that I'm legitimately coming to your house for the birthday party right now? He got on the phone with my friend's dad, and he was like, well, the license is coming, the numbers is coming up in the system. Well, no, man, you ain't gonna, no, and bye. Hung up on him, and he said, man, he's not gonna tell me how to do my job. I'm like, what? And I'm just in the back seat with cuffs on, detained, confused, and he was just sitting there frustrated because I wasn't giving him no. It's like he was trying to get a rise out of me. I don't get risen. So he was just, I was just like, sir, I don't know, I really don't know. And I'm telling him about my life, and he just detained me for 30 more minutes just because he could. And all the while, my friend's dad had called his boss, his superior, and he called in on the radio and said, telling him to let me go. And I believe if it wasn't for me knowing another state trooper, or that being my friend's dad, then I don't know what would have happened to me. I don't even want to think about nothing like that. I think the biggest difference between the way police white neighborhoods and black neighborhoods is just fear. Like, I feel like they run around scared. Like, man, oh man, he might be, just a lot of judgment, a lot of fear, and I think they forget that they work for us when it comes to police in black neighborhoods. In white neighborhoods, they're there to help. You know, and I don't think they see their job as a way to help us. It's like they're haunting us. You know, when it came to the incident that I just talked about, man, he was definitely scared of me. I'm a 6'7" black man. Um, he was in fear. He was in fear that he was inferior to me, and I wasn't even messing with him. You know, and so it's just like, man, some kind of way we got to weed out the police officers that police from a fear perspective. You know, at a certain point, your socioeconomic status determines the way that police treat you. I mean, even just if you think about the way people are in general, if you got more money, people look at you differently, you know. And when it comes to policing, man, you got more money, they policing you different. They really didn't know that they're there to help you. Because you're more knowledgeable, either you look more educated or whatever it may be, the police will go hard on you because they think that you don't know, that you're ignorant, or that they won't get any repercussions from messing with you. You know, if they mess with a rich person, somebody with a lawyer, they know it'll be more of a fight if they did something wrong. But they kind of mess with the weak. They prey on the weak. I just feel like, man, it should be more police that grew up in the neighborhood that they're policing. I got a bunch of buddies, well, probably 4 or 5 buddies that just recently became police officers, and they became police officers for the right reasons. Those are good people trying to make a difference on these streets and in the criminal justice system. So I think that it should be a screening process, seeing whether or not or how much you care. How human are you? You know, I think the level of humanity in the police department is at an all-time low. You know, and we have to change that, or we're going to see more cases like we see. So in order for things to change in the neighborhoods, I think that the police have to take some type of have to feel to like they're a part of the neighborhood, so that they want to see the young boys on the corner that they see on the corner every day, want to see them excel, teach them how to enterprise. It has to be something that betters the community police relationship, because right now it's a feud, it's a war. It feels like, with all the stuff in the media, with all the daily run-ins, all the encounters that we have with the police are negative. Man, it needs to be something to where we can encounter the police on a positive level, you know, so that they can redeem themselves or gain the trust of the communities, which should be there, but it's not because of the way the things have been in the past. My name is Miles, and I'm not just another nigga. Our America, Lady Liberty giving me dome. I'm Donald Trump checking under the desk to see if Lewinsky's gone. My mind be blown. Star Spangled Banner. I'm trying to be like Killer Cam. Cop gang bananas till they pull over my whip and Philando Castro my shit. Cancel my shit. It's fuck the police to the casket dip.